Hey, the Cobra. How are you, man? Welcome to the stream. Just getting ready to play some Skyrim. Just waking up. Of course, yeah. You're in uh, what time zone is it there? Well, I know it's the same as I guess it's Central European time zone, but is that what you call it? Yeah, cool. How was your stream yesterday? Good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, you seem to have developed quite the audience, which is great to see. Let me turn this off. I'm pretty new to streaming myself. I think I've been streaming maybe a month, something like that. So I guess I'm still finding my style and my audience, but I'm enjoying it. It's a nice hobby. It gives me something else to do while I'm playing, I guess, single player games. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. And I get to share like classic old games like this, which I just love these old games. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Means a lot. I'm gonna pick a quest. Where am I going? Down here somewhere. Okay. Finally got myself a decent capture card. The old one, I started with a very, very cheap one that had some issues. And then I got an Elgato, and it's actually doing a bit better. It's definitely, you can see the screen is nicer, and it just works a bit better, and it has pass through as well. So that's cool. Plus, I got this microphone here, so a few little additions here and there. A better webcam. Not everything all at once, just sort of adding things as I go along. How was your journey of getting into streaming? Like, did it take a while to pick up and to find your feet and sort of get your groove on, get your style? Hmm. Okay. Oh, I need to be way over here. Okay. Somehow that's led me in the wrong direction. All right. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. I mean, so am I. Mostly just play some games, and I want it to be kind of a chill channel for people to hang out and see these old classics being played. I play some newer games as well, like those horror games that I was playing. Who's this?
Greetings, brother. You look weary. I have something to help you relax, if you're interested.
Oh no.
All right, then.
I think we're here. Defeat the seducer's band leader. Okay.
Hey!
Oh, let me get a proper weapon out.
Ah, that's it? That's all you've got?
Ah, think you're bleeding.
Set him flying. What else we got? I love this combat, man. It just makes me feel so good. Oh, we got one more.
I confess,
You're routed! Fall back!
It's funny, you know, they go from is that your best to we're routed, fall back in like a few seconds. That's actually pretty nice armor.
I've got your back. I am at your command.
She can carry some stuff for me, which is very useful. Ah, that's not what I meant to do. Gold brand. Burns the target for 30 points. Targets on fire take extra damage. But it actually does less damage than this weapon, which is weird. Okay, a little bit lighter now.
Lead on.
Read the Seducer Bandit Leader's Journal. Okay. Hey, Tiggs, how are ya? Welcome to the channel.
I'm warning you. Back. You're mine.
Skyrim's going pretty well. I literally just logged in a few minutes ago.
Like the bite of a flea.
Oh. I loved your stream yesterday with I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Okay. I loved your stream yesterday with the whole costume and everything. That was awesome. How did it go? Where is my head? Too busy talking. Okay, so let's go back there into here. Show on the map. Fast travel over here. And you two guys should definitely check out each other's streams. Tigress is an awesome streamer who I've been following for a while. She does a really great job and is I think, really good at engaging with her audience. And the Cobra, I think I came across your stream, it was only a couple days ago, something like that. So pretty new. But yeah, I enjoyed watching your stream yesterday. Really nice guy. Okay, so that's where I'm going. I'm going to do a quick save. All right. Here we go.
What? Brother!
Over here.
That's all you've got.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I need to lift my game. I definitely need to lift my game here.
I'm warning you. What? Brother! Won't leave here alive.
Is he dead? No. Not quite. Pick him off one at a time. That's my new strategy. There we go. That's a little bit better.
Damn you. What are you doing?
Uh-oh. I may have accidentally hit my follower a couple times.
Never should have come here.
Oh, no. We are right.
Oh, well done. Lydia did some real work there. Easy. Yeah. Just like that. I'm actually a little bit out of practice because before yesterday I haven't played for a while. Void Essence, I don't even know what that does. Watcher's Eye. Let's hoover up all the goodies. I swear these Bethesda games, you spend half the game just managing your inventory. Their inventory simulator dressed up as an RPG. It's all of them. These two, okay. Yeah, right. Exactly. How was your day? Okay, I guess I gotta read that journal entry. Let's check out their little camp first. What do we got here? Scroll of... Okay. You woke up 10 minutes ago to get ready for food shopping. Fair enough. The Cobra is in a same time zone, I think 1 hour ahead of you. So he was saying that he just got up as well. Of course, it's evening here, so if I'd just got up, that would be a bit weird. So I've been up all day. Oh. Who killed the goat? Oh, here's the culprits. That's what you get for killing a goat in my town. Okay, so what's the next step? Read Svarek's journal. Of course. Hey, it's Sirius. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you. And what are we doing? We're checking out Svarek's journal. That'll be under books. Svarek's journal. What you been up to, Sirius? Do you like being called Sirius or do you prefer Lee? Oh, you guys are very welcome to the shoutouts. I'm actually cheating a little bit. I'm using StreamerBot to automate it a bit because I'm a bit slow with the keyboard. I'll call you Sirius then, I think. Oh, I pronounce it Corsair. It's actually from the Maltese word for Corsair, which is kind of like a pirate, basically. So I'm a bit of a pirate. Arr, yeah. I had some questionable ancestors. As anyone who's familiar with kind of the history of North Africa and the southern Mediterranean will know, there was a lot of piracy in that whole region. Up until pretty recently, actually, up until the early, I would say, 20th century, when the Americans just sent in a bunch of battleships and told everyone, enough is enough. And that was kind of that. But it was, I think, the Barbary Coast is the English name for the North African coast. And where I'm from, Malta is kind of very close to North Africa. And yeah, so there was a lot of piracy going on. A lot of kidnapping too. There's a lot of piracy for the slave trade. So they'd pinch some of ours, we'd pinch some of theirs, and so on. But thankfully, that's all long gone. But I do have a great auntie who was taken by pirates when she was a young girl. She went to the beach. Pirates showed up, kidnapped her. She was never seen again. So who knows what happened to her? She had a whole separate life off somewhere. Yeah. I mean, obviously I never knew her personally. That was long before I was born, but yeah. That just goes to show how, I guess, recent it was when you say early 20th century. That's like 100 years ago. So yeah, not that long ago, really, in terms of history. So I guess in many ways we live in a safer world. Tigress might know she's pretty old. Ooh. She's not that old. Come on, man. I take it 99, Tigress, is your actual birth year, which makes you pretty young from my perspective. I finished high school in 1990. Just to give you some idea. So in 99, in 99, I had finished high school. I'd backpacked around Asia and Europe. I'd come back to Australia, and I nearly finished my degree in 99. In fact, I started professional work in 1999. I was working on the Y2K bug, if you guys know what that is. As an IT guy. So yes, when I see somebody that was born in 99, I think, so young. I wish I could be that young again. But still know all the things I know, but physically be that young again. It was great. I really enjoyed my 20s and early 30s. I think physically is like just your best time in life. And It's Serious says you finished high school in 2013. Wow, okay. 2013. What was I doing in 2013? Just working. I think I went to Thailand for a holiday in 2013, actually. Pretty sure. A friend of mine was teaching English in Bangkok, and I had a couple weeks downtime, and I just happened to be casually chatting to him on Facebook Messenger, and he said, "Oh, if you got nothing to do, why don't you just come up?" And on the spur of the moment, I booked a ticket and went to Thailand. I'm an IT guy, so I'm an IT contractor. I work mostly for public sector clients. And back then I wasn't. Back then I was like a full-time employee. But now I'm essentially self-employed doing IT. Let me know if you guys want me to read these out in my best narrator voice. But I do have a bit of a cold at the moment, so I'm trying to save my voice a little bit. Tech savvy, you got good potential in streaming. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing IT. Oh gosh, I've been playing with computers in one way or another since the 1980s. I had a Commodore 64, which was just a super fun computer. Tigress, thanks so much for joining the stream. Really appreciate it. And check out the Cobra and it's serious. I can't remember if you do stream, so check out It's Serious as well. And yeah, I might catch you a little bit later to see what costume you've got on. I can't remember if tonight's your night off, but yeah, I'll check you out soon. The Cobra, you graduated in 2013 with a bachelor's degree in pharmaceutical science. Okay, that sounds pretty serious, in the sense of that's like a massive growth industry. Like it's IT, especially AI, and bioscience, like pharma, I think are the two major growth industries at the moment. But yeah, I've been playing with computers since, I guess, forever now, since the 1980s. Programming, I just started programming, learned how to program on the Commodore 64, and started making like my own little games and stuff. That was back when I was in high school. And so it just made sense for me to get into IT. Obviously, I enjoy playing games as well. Alright, let's see what I'm supposed to be doing now. Restoring the order. Okay. Wait, does that mean I've finished this quest? No, I need to locate the Saints Bandit camp. Try to learn. Okay. Alright. First, I think I will figure out where these saints are. Okay, the saints are here. There's a big mountain, so I don't know I'll be able to cross it. I will go here to the Western Watchtower. You're gonna be lurking for a while? Thanks for joining, man. So the Cobra, do you work in pharmacology at all? Hey, Dottie, welcome to the stream. Oh, cool. Awesome. Is that a Bloodscowl blade? It is the Bloodscowl blade from Solstheim. So I actually did Solstheim Island pretty early on in this playthrough. Got the blade, and the blade is great because it never needs recharging. So you can just keep using it. It's fantastic. Very nice. It is. It's such a nice blade. And it does actually quite a lot of damage. So I tend to use this, and for single-handed I've got a ebony war axe that I also use, which leaves my other hand free for spellcasting. But this is definitely my favorite weapon. Okay, how am I going to get up there? I think I have to go around. No, I haven't done the Civil War yet. I've basically been doing a lot of the side quests. In fact, I just finished doing the College of Winterhold quest line, and I've done a few of the other side quests. And I'll probably start on the main story, the Civil War and the dragons, soon. Yeah, I kind of just wanted to set them aside and do just some adventuring first. One of the fun things I find about these games is you can just do things in any order and explore and just see what comes up. And I think the first time I played it through, which would have been way back when it came out, I played it more kind of down the line, you know. I just followed the main quests, so it's kind of fun doing it the other way around this time. Plus, the other big difference between playing it now and playing it back in, I think it was 2013 or 2011 when it came out, is I've got all the official DLCs installed, plus a bunch of bonus content from the anniversary edition. So there's actually a lot more content in the game than I remember being in it.
Hey, look, a cave. Wonder what's inside.
Yeah, I think I will check out this cave. It's not the thing. I came here to go to the bandit camp, but yeah, they even added those shards from Oblivion. Is that what they are? I love Oblivion. It's a great game. Trying to think which shards you mean, like these things that are down here.
I've never seen anything quite like that.
No, that's a soul gem. I remember the Welkin shards from Oblivion being in all the old ruins. Sorry, the Welkin stones. That's right, but they don't seem to be a mechanic in this game. Did you play the remastered version of Oblivion? I've actually forgotten the full name, maybe it'll come up. Yeah. So before I started this playthrough of Skyrim, I played the remastered Oblivion and really, really enjoyed it. I mean, it's mostly the same game, but the updated graphics really, really bring Cyrodiil to life. I did not. Oh yeah, absolutely worth playing. Like if you enjoyed the original, and the original's pretty old now. It's I think 2009 it came out, so you know, it's starting to look dated. The remaster is fantastic. They did a great job. Really made everything look amazing, but kept the game authentic to the original experience. So they only changed a few little things to do with leveling and stuff like that, which I barely noticed, to be honest. So I think it's a great remaster. And I think they got plans now to remaster Fallout New Vegas. If you like the Fallout series, that's great news. Like I really enjoyed New Vegas. That's such a good game. Cyrodiil is your favorite. You always play Imperial. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think I played Imperial as well. I usually play like a melee character with just a little bit of magic to heal and do some stuff. New Vegas would be amazing, right? Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed Fallout 3 as well, to be honest, but New Vegas, I think, was just the better story. So hopefully they'll all get remasters. All the old ones anyway. So Fallout 3. I don't know if Skyrim will get a remaster because I feel like it's been released so many times. It's like almost every year they find a reason to release it again. So that would be maybe a bit of overkill. And there's a group that's actually working on porting Morrowind into, I think, the Skyrim engine, like as a complete graphical overhaul. I think that'd be amazing. I never played the, well, I tried playing Morrowind, but I found the mechanics, especially the combat mechanics, a bit tedious because Morrowind was still doing dice rolls under the cover to determine whether you hit your opponent or not, whereas from Oblivion onwards it's based purely on, you know, the action, like are you physically connecting with the hitbox, which makes more sense I think for an action RPG. But by porting Morrowind into the Skyrim engine, I think it'll be a lot of fun. True, it brought so many people into the Elder Scrolls. Oh. Okay, that was a pretty
Hey,
easy,
look, a cave.
pass. And we're, oh, okay, so it takes us through the mountain. Cool. Although where we actually want to go is back on the other side, so I'll just fast travel. You never played Morrowind? Is that actually how they did combat? Yeah, so the confusing thing is, so Morrowind, you know, it looks like this. It is a first-person perspective 3D action RPG. But when you swing your weapon, it's actually doing a dice roll under the cover to determine whether you hit or not, which is a bit, well, I think it's very counterintuitive. And so they dropped that system. Morrowind was the last game in the series that did that, and then they switched to basically just a hitbox check. You know, does your weapon connect with the enemy's hitbox? Then yes, you hit them. Okay, so we are going here, is that right? That, and you can see like the UI on Morrowind is really, really clunky, like the whole menu system and everything. That would not fly today, but that's interesting. Yeah, it is. It's, you know, it's the evolution of games, right? I mean, these games like Oblivion and Skyrim were revolutionary when they came out. But I think if you brought out a game today, people would expect more, right? They'd expect better AI, they'd expect better mechanics. So, you know, games continue evolving. Like Witcher 3 is a really good example of that. I haven't played it yet, but I'm really keen to play Crimson Desert at some point and see how it does things. So I think for Elder Scrolls 6, they're gonna have to again bring the Elder Scrolls series into the modern age, right? Defeat the bandit leader. Okay, I can do that.
Over here.
Weren't expecting that. Runa! This what you want, huh?
That the best you can do?
Just scratch. think you're bleeding?
Nice. I enjoyed that. Elder Scrolls 6 has the potential to be the biggest disappointment. Yeah, absolutely, because it's got the... I won't say the hype, because at least Bethesda aren't hyping it, but certainly the community expectations, right? It's like, how do you follow up Skyrim? And I think what has people worried is that in the meantime, Bethesda's put out a couple clunkers as well. Fallout 76, when it came out, was a total misfire. It's actually a pretty fun game now if you play it, but when it came out it was terrible. And a lot of people didn't like Starfield, which I still haven't played Starfield, so I'll reserve my opinion on it, but you know, very mixed reviews on that one. So yeah, I think people are in two minds. You know, Bethesda could pull it off. There's also the whole Microsoft thing, right? Because when Bethesda made Skyrim, it was still independently owned. Well, it was owned by ZeniMax, but it was still a small publisher doing it kind of for the passion of the games, right? And now it's owned by evil McEvil greedy corporation, and Microsoft has a bad reputation, not just in games, but I would say especially with the game studios, like the way they completely mismanaged Arcane Studios, closed down a bunch of the studios that they bought. I don't know how they're going to go with Obsidian. You know. So I think a lot of the concerns are justified, man. They're, you know, what's going to happen. Yeah. We'll see. And it's always the old thing that if something goes bad, that creates an opportunity for someone else. You know, I think the classic example of that in RPGs is BioWare. BioWare were doing great right up until Dragon Age Inquisition, and then they kind of dropped the ball after that, you know. Mass Effect Andromeda was just not good. It was okay. And what's the last one that came out? Dragon Age Veilguard was just underwhelming. And a bunch of the people who used to work at BioWare have left. I love the first three, well, the original three, right? I think they're really, really good. But the people who made those games are no longer at BioWare, and it shows. And the culture of the company has changed, so that the people who made the people who made Mass Effect have left. They've actually formed their own games company, and they're working on a game called Exodus, which is kind of like a spiritual successor to Mass Effect, and I'm really, really looking forward to Exodus coming out. If you haven't already, check out some of the trailers for Exodus. It looks like such a good game, and the game is actually based on a novel, like a really, really, really thick, full-on novel. So they have really great source material to work with. Damn, now so am I. Yeah, well, absolutely do check out Massive Exodus. It looks really good. Okay, so. And I think it might even be coming out later this year. I'm not sure. I can't quite remember. But yeah, that's like a must play for me when it comes out. So was there ways to get on top of the Morrowind system, by the way? So for me, the system kind of put me off because it was weird. You would be swinging your sword or your mace or whatever you've got, your weapon, and it clearly looks like it connected, but the game would not register a connect. And I was like, initially I was like, did I miss? Did that mean I missed? What? And it's missing from the point of view, like I said, that it's doing a random dice roll under the covers to decide whether you hit or not, which is how Dungeons and Dragons work, like tabletop role-playing games, and it's how it works in games like Baldur's Gate 3. But it makes sense in Baldur's Gate 3 because it's not an action RPG. All the different characters are taking turns based on initiative order, and you're deciding, what to do, and then the game rolls some dice to determine if it works or not. Because that's how Dungeons and Dragons works. But for an action RPG, so no matter how much you leveled, it was always I think you probably improved your chance, but it was still a chance mechanic, like under the covers. Same as D&D, like as you level up and get better equipment, you can improve your chance to hit, but it's never a 100% you will hit. So I think when this, and it's an amateur thing, it's like, well, not amateur, what do you call it? It's like an enthusiast thing, right? So the people who are porting or recreating Morrowind in the Skyrim engine, I think that could be a really awesome game when it comes out. Steel ingot. Because the story of Morrowind is really, really good, and the world that it's set in is really, really good. I don't know exactly how the mechanics of it work though, because it's all under the covers. Oh, what's this thing doing here? Okay, there you go, little buddy. Off you go. Let's read the... I think it's this thing I have to read. Yeah, okay, so you played Morrowind? Did you play it? I never got... So when I played it, remember starting in Saint-Denis, did some of the stuff around Saint-Denis, and then made my way to, what's its name? The capital city of Morrowind. One of the things I really liked is that they recreated it pretty faithfully in Elder Scrolls Online. Vardenfell. I didn't play it, but as an enthusiast of the Elder Scrolls, I feel like you should have. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see it modernized. Already know that. Okay, let's just see what I need to do. Read the Saints' Bandit Leader's Journal. I'll probably side with the Nords. I always tend to like the plucky rebels fighting for their home turf, you know, over the evil empire. I guess it goes all the way back to Star Wars, right? It's like, you know, who you going to support, the rebels or the empire? Most people are going to support the rebels. Mm. Even though in Oblivion you're essentially playing for the empire. But of course, if you get into the lore, the history is more complicated because I forget the name of it now, but the god of the Nords is also the god of the original god of the Imperials. Yeah, the Stormcloaks. Yeah, and I mean it's their land, right? It's their part of the world. So if they want to be free, they should be free. And at this point in time, the Empire anyway is kind of undermined by the Thalmor, who are those kind of like evil elves. So it's not the real Empire anyway. Talos. That's right. Good memory. Yeah, really good. And so by the time of this game, the Thalmor are trying to outlaw the worship of Talos, who is really important to the people of Skyrim. And they're not really contributing anything, so why would you support the Empire? That's how I feel anyway. Yeah. Oh, glad I didn't step in that. Save. Figure out what I'm next to. Locate Kinthal's Saints Bandit Camp. And that's over here. Where are we in relation to that? Am I just so far away? Oh, okay, I'm down here. So I need to get from there to... Where the heck was it again? To here. I got a bit of a trek on my hands from the looks of it. Yeah, let's go to Dead Man's Respite. I think that's the nearest point. Talos used a Dwemer machine with a mostly Nord contingent and invaded the Somerset Isles. That's why the High Elves invaded Tamriel. Okay. Right, I didn't know that, actually. That's one of the great things about this series. The world feels really fleshed out, like the backstory is there. It feels like you're in an old world already, right? That's already got its... There's reasons why everybody's doing what they're doing. You might think someone's the bad guy, and they may still be, but you learn that there's actually a reason why they're doing what they're doing that's legit. They're not just bad for the sake of being bad. Although they play it pretty bad, the Thalmor. Okay, so we're going this way. They already tried to take over the College of Winterhold. That was the kind of the plot line of the Winterhold quest. In response to that, the elves had enslaved humans for an entire era, but that wasn't the High Elves, right? Yeah, because the Thalmor aren't the High Elves, are they? They're like a splinter. Aren't they Dark Elves? Pretty sure they're Dark Elves. Let's quickly check out this little hut, see what's going on here. This is a pleasant spot. See, if I lived in Skyrim, I'd want a little shack like this by a river with a view of mountains. How cool would this be?
Oh,
This guy's found himself a really nice spot. Talmor are extremist high elves. Right, okay. So what are they? Are they extremist? Are they the high elves were going to destroy Skyrim but were stopped by the Empire? Okay, wow. Was that as retaliation for... Well, I don't know actually. Why? What was their motivation? There's Nords in the Empire. Revenge for what Talos did. And so what we're saying that... hang on. Memory of a goldfish sometimes. Talos used the Dwemer machine on the Somerset Isles. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I really like that the world feels like there's logical reasons for why everybody's doing what they're doing. Like, you know, in the real world, baddies are rarely baddies just for the sake of being baddies. They usually think they're the goodies. Or at least they think that what they're doing is justified. Oh, what is this little camp here? Oh, I see. This is like a little ambush trap thing. You know what? I think I'll go around so I can come at them from above them. Excuse me. I am losing my voice a little bit.
Someone there?
The Nords mock the Empire in Skyrim, but they give a false impression to players. They did sign a really one-sided treaty,
Looks like we got ourselves a hero.
but they forgot how well the Empire fought back. So, in whose favor was it one-sided? In the High Elves' favor. Okay.
you picked it up. I'll try and make this quick.
What is this?
That's all you've got?
Oh. Okay. That caught me a little bit unprepared. Oh, we're back here as well. Okay. Gotta remember. Quick save, quick save, quick save. Right. Nordsea banning Talos as bending the knee to the elves. Well, that's absolutely right, yeah? Because Talos is essentially the god of both, well, of Skyrim and of the Empire. Isn't it that at this point in history the Empire is weakened, like severely weakened? Because even the blades are acting in secret. Like officially they don't even exist anymore. But of course the blades, you end up working with the blades in this game. That's why now's not the time to divide. Yeah. But as a plot mechanic, it makes it really interesting to have multiple things going on, right? You've got the Nords versus the Empire. You've got the elves doing their thing. You've got the dragons waking up. So it means there's a lot happening at once. Which is a really great mechanic for like an open world adventure. Okay, Robber's Gorge. Now we're gonna quick save. As the two prominent races of man are known, we can't just split up now. Yeah. Trying to remember from my old playthrough what was the outcome of the battle. Okay. See, I can surprise this guy this time. ES6 is going to be men versus elves as probably the primary plot. That'd be interesting.
Kill him, he talks to me like that again. Dead him while he's sleeping. Or poison his meat. See how he likes that.
What a crazy little song.
Hmm? Never should have come here.
Okay. Did you actually has that information been released by
Over here.
Bethesda, or is it leaked or something like that? These guys while they're down.
God, no!
Okay.
No, not like this.
I figured, hey, you. Oh, uh-oh. Alright, I need to heal up a little bit, so. Come here, we go healing. That's just where the story is currently. Okay. Yeah, well, hopefully it'll come out in our lifetimes. Just feels like it's this game that's been in development forever now. I mean, if you think about the time between when Oblivion came out And when Skyrim came out, I think it was 3 years. And it's now been 15 years since Skyrim came out. That's a long time between drinks. The story is frozen at the start. If Skyrim, nobody's playthrough is canon. But where Skyrim started is canon. So is there a canon? Does that mean there's a canon as to which side won the Civil War? Oh, this person. Okay, I have to be a bit careful here. Gotcha. Key to Robber's Cove. Okay. It's got Daedric armor. Is it actually good? Because it's heavy. Yeah, that's surely going to be revealed. Okay. Did I see the trailer? The trailer... oh, shit, I just pressed the button. The trailer that I saw was just sort of a pan over landscape. I don't know if there's been another trailer has come out more recently than that. So what we're saying, the Daedric plate armor, 195 armor, versus this one, 184. So it is better. Okay. All right. Well, I'll pick it up and do the annoying. Oh, I've got that merchant I can summon. Okay. Oh, there's some sort of battle going on down there. Let's go deal with that. And then I'll summon. Did you end up getting that merchant that you can summon whenever you want? He's so useful.
We're routed! Fall back!
Killing blow. But thank you, Lydia. You did the real work on this guy. Most people assume it's Hammerfell, but that makes no sense. That's the Red Guard's homeland. No reason why the story can't involve Hammerfell, but it's a random leap. Yeah, well, I guess, we'll find out. My my attitude usually is just see what happens. See what happens when the game comes out. Because Bethesda are so like famously tight-lipped. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare armor and see if I should switch. So we went apparel. We know the main armor itself is better, but what about all the other stuff? So the plate helmet. What else did I pick up? Okay, Daedric Boots 69 versus... Actually, these boots are better. So I think the only thing that's actually better is the... Oh, let's check the gauntlets. Daedric Gauntlets 69 versus Silver Gauntlet 63. So we want... Yeah, we want to keep the Daedric Gauntlets. Yeah, killed Mirak. I think I've done pretty much everything that there is to do on Solstheim. Okay.
You must be hungry for a deal. Let's make a deal.
Do I want to keep this champion's cudgel? Maybe. Let's get rid of some of this other stuff, though. Karstag? It was a little while ago. Remind me what Karstag is. He's in Solstheim, the strongest enemy in the game. Let me just Google it. That might jog my memory, because it was about a month ago when I did Solstheim. We go Skyrim, Karstag. In Castle, I think I did. Talking about Elder Scrolls 3, but we're interested in Skyrim. Ash Guardians. Let's try a different page. Because it could be that there's still some stuff that I hadn't discovered. Spirit of this ancient creature can be raised as part of the unmarked quest Summoning Karstag. After defeating him, you gain the ability to summon him, but only 3 times and only outdoors. He is one of the toughest enemies in the game, having nearly double the health of the Ebony Warrior. You know, I may not have. In combat, Karstag can summon 3 ice wraiths to distract you. Much more powerful than a regular giant. I don't remember getting anything that lets me summon a guy. He's got a weakness to fire. Travel to the glacial cave, retrieve his skull, travel to the castle, make your way to the caverns, place the skull on the throne and kill him. Do you know, I reckon I haven't done this, so this might actually be something to do. You'd want to be prepared for him? Yeah, sounds like it. I have a feeling I may have gone to this cave, but just missed the skull. Or saw the skull and didn't realize that it was like a quest item and just ignored it. That could be one to do. Might have a reason to go back to Solstheim, eh? Yeah, because you kick off the quest apparently just by picking up the skull. And there's quite a few skulls in the game, right, that are just lying around. Yeah. Keep that page open in the background. Okay, so what was I going to do? I've got the dragon plate insulated boots, the dragon plate insulated cuirass, or however it's pronounced. Some Daedric gauntlets, Daedric plate armor. I guess I want everything except the helmet, because I've got the Mirak helmet, which is a bit of a fancy helmet. And the Daedric boots are 69 defense versus the insulated boots are 74 plus the insulated. I hate having mismatched armor, but in this case it seems like mismatching it might actually be the way to go. Daedric plate armor versus... Yeah, alright. Let's sell that, because it's... Anyway, it's heavy. Oh. Okay. We can at least sell some other stuff.
Until you summon me again.
Oh, thanks, buddy. So, let's see what we've got equipped. Apparel, we've got... Daedric gauntlets. Daedric plate armor. We won't bother with the helmet, because the Mirax helmet gives us a magicka boost, which is useful. The shield. And the boots. 74 versus 69. So why are the Daedric boots worth aren't they worth more? Where are we? Yeah, that's weird. The dragon plate insulated boots have a higher armor rating but are worth less than the Daedric boots. So why are the Daedric boots worth more? Apart from looking cooler. I don't know. Let's just try them, see what happens. Okay, anyway, these guys aren't gonna be ambushing us now. Anything in here? Oh. I feel an adventure coming on, because we got this here. The one thing they changed between Oblivion and Skyrim that does annoy me is the limited amount of gold that vendors have or merchants have. So in Oblivion they had a maximum that a merchant would pay for an item, but in Skyrim they have like just their total amount of gold, which I know makes more sense, but it often means that when it comes time to sell all your stuff, you've actually got to run around to all the different vendors to be able to sell it all. Let's unlock it. Let's have a look inside. Okay, that's empty. Is there anything happening here? Mhm. Okay. Nothing that amazing, but here we go. That was nice. Time for a bit of cross country. Yeah, so after I've done this playthrough, I'll probably play Fallout 4, because I actually haven't played that game. Despite Fallout being one of my favorite series. I ended up sinking a lot of time in Fallout 76, just because I really enjoyed the multiplayer aspect of it. And they're constantly adding more content. Can I get up here? Let me up. Oh, check out this place. Hello.
Victory is yours.
Broken Tower Redoubt. Look at the map. Is this... And this isn't even the place I'm going. This is just some random bandit camp. But I'm definitely going to check it out because it looks amazing.
What was that? Someone
Hey, Evil, welcome in. How are you, man? Good? Yeah, yeah, good. I've had a pretty chill day, got a few things done, and now enjoying some Skyrim, which is nice. After a bit of a distraction playing other games for a little while, playing those two horror games that I played, House of Ashes and Little Hope. Gee, they were good. I really enjoyed those games. Yeah. How goes Where Winds Meet? You're in the new area. Waiting for... Oh, part... Okay. So, how often do they drop expansions? Is there like a release schedule? Okay. Was that me or Lydia? You stepped on the... Died in their own trap. Okay. Every couple months. That's really good. How's that guild you joined? Do they do much stuff together? Do they organize events? Okay, little door there. Another door there. Yeah, here we go. Ah, potions. I remember back in the day when I used to play WoW, and the guild was really good fun. They were always organizing stuff to do together, and always chatting in the guild chat. Those were happy days of playing MMO. Okay, so we need... All right. You're waiting for your food to cook? Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go make some dinner at some point. I've got some sandwich ingredients in the fridge, so I think I'm gonna make a Reuben. A couple grilled, cheesy Reubens, I think will be good. I'm just starting to get hungry now, actually. Oh, no. Ah, didn't mean to go outside. Okay, well, I guess we'll kill this lady. You're having some smoked cod with sweet potato and broccoli. Man, that sounds good. We're definitely getting into the cold weather here now in Canberra, so starting to cook the heartier, more winter kind of meals. I made a big shepherd's pie a few days ago and polished that off very, very quickly. So yeah, getting into the stews and casseroles and things like that. Oh, I see. Yep, that was that other door. So have we explored this whole thing? We're here. That's the way I came in. Yeah, it looks like I have explored the whole thing. Right. Yep. Okay. So what are you going to fill your time with while you're waiting for the next expansion to drop? Still such a pretty game. Nobody does sunsets like Bethesda.
Walk away, now. You're interfering with taking this man to be interrogated. He has knowledge of a cult of Talos. He will tell us what we need to know, or he will die. The choice is his. Now, get out of my way.
Or I could free him.
You're interfering with a... Never short dead.
Oi, you're not meant to attack me. I'm setting you free.
On your knees. That's all you got. Mercy!
Watch it.
Okay, well that that went totally wrong. I think I'll leave him to his fortune, to his destiny. Okay, we are nearly there. Have I built a house in this yet? No, I haven't. I Some sort of big bang just happened. What was I going to say? I've got a house. Where is it? I think is it this one? No, not Rorik's dead. I've got this Hendraheim, which is a pretty damn nice house, but I have not actually built a house. Oh, here we go. More combat.
I'm
Close enough. Back off.
Uh,
Never should have come here.
took me over 200. Oh, there's so much to do in this game. Yeah, I've built several houses in Fallout 76, which I imagine would be similar mechanics. And that's a lot of fun. Yeah, over 200 hours to finish. I'm pretty sure when I played my first playthrough, it was something like that as well. It was a huge amount of time. Really enjoyable, but yeah. Oh, okay. I wasn't watching my health. Yeah, I remember I got up to a really high level in my first playthrough. And that was on the PlayStation 3, so it's actually, I don't have that save file handy. This version obviously is it's nicer than the PS3 version. They did some graphical improvements and added a lot of additional gameplay. Like there's the whole creators club and all of it. Okay. Oh, excuse me.
God!
Okay. Any enemies? Yeah. Oh, there you are. Okay.
Do your worst.
I'm hoping that when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, they'll fix this thing where you keep accidentally hitting your allies, because it just, I know it's realistic, but it just gets really annoying after a while. Okay, we're overloaded again. Lydia, can you carry
I'm
some
right behind
stuff?
you. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Okay, that's interesting. So there was some kind of explosion. I don't know if it came through the microphone. And now there's sirens going on. So maybe something's happened. What was I doing? Oh, I want to give her some stuff to carry. Oh, she put she put the helmet on.
Let's get going then.
Yeah, in real life. I mean, I don't know. I think it may have been just a car accident or something. I can see there's emergency vehicles outside. I'm gonna have a quick sneak peek and see if I can see what's happening. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, everyone. So yeah, there's two fire trucks. So I'm in a high-rise apartment building, and there's two fire trucks outside, and it looks like they've put out some sort of I don't know what it is. Like somebody set something on fire. It's not this building. It's not on fire. It's something went off outside by the street, and it's too dark for me to see properly what they're doing, but I can see all the firefighters are kind of around it. So yeah, maybe somebody's, like some kids set off something as a prank or something. I don't know. It's weird. Unfortunately, yeah, around here we do get a few kids doing silly things. Alright, so what was I supposed to be doing? Hope everyone's... Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody's injured or anything. There's a few people milling around, and there's the firefighters, basically. Two big fire trucks. And it sounded like another one was on the way, but yeah. Yeah, I guess every country's got them, call them different things, but so we get a lot of young kids in their hotted up cars hooning up and down and pulling wheelies in the street and all that sort of crazy stuff. So Okay, so I gotta read this book. Actually, I've already forgotten. What's the name of the book that I want to read? It's Kinsel's Journal, isn't it? A little bit distracted. Okay. So, let's see actually what's next. Return to Reside. But before I do that, I might need to actually go sell some stuff. Oh, no, I've come to the wrong place. Okay. There's Winterhold, and where is Whiterun? There it is.
I'm right behind you. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
So what weapon is she actually using? Excuse me. She's using Gold Brand. Okay. What helmet was she wearing before? I guess it was this. Yeah.
Lead on.
Welcome. We've got small weapons as well. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Oh, is he already out of money?
Good doing business with you.
yield! I yield!
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people.
No.
What
not
say
like
you in
this.
your defense?
This should
Well, I was fighting the bandits.
Smart man.
Is someone there?
Now who's attacking me? Oh, okay, more bandits.
Bastard! It's nothing!
Alright, let's go flog their stuff off. Ah, now I've got even further to walk.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
You know what? Let's fast... No, I can't fast travel because I'm overweight. Okay. We do this the slow way. Sorry, guys.
They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth. Today, they take away your faith. But for tomorrow, what then? Do the elves take your homes? Your businesses? Your children? Your very lives? And what does the Empire do? Nothing! Nay, worse than nothing! The Imperial machine enforces the will of the Dalmor against its own people! So rise up, children of the Empire! Rise up!
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, no.
Okay, this is
Even if you
painfully
are my
slow,
elf.
but we're nearly at the archery shop.
Ah, hello. An archer, eh? I've got just what you need. Thank you very much for your business.
Oh boy, I'm still overweight. Okay. On to the next merchant.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
A few
Your
seconds
hands
for
only.
my supper is all I ask.
Let's see here. I've got a letter and a lot of gold. Something about it being your, oh, inheritance. Oh, and sorry for your loss. Looks like
Okay.
that's it. Got to go.
That's what you always say.
Because it's always true.
Can we at least go to the tavern?
Word is the College of Mages is back to normal, if there's such a thing for that lot.
Feed you cabbages and apples again.
Actually.
Yes, little fairy, we can go to the tavern for supper.
Hey!
Those green apples you sold me the other day were delicious.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Everything. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Do come back.
Still here. I am at your command.
Okay,
You
well,
lead, I'll
guys,
follow.
it's just gone over 2 hours, and I'm getting pretty hungry, so I might actually go make myself some dinner. Spare you watching me struggle with my inventory.
Please
And,
do look around. I'm sure I have something you'll want.
yeah, thanks so much for joining me and for the conversation. That was great. Really appreciate it. I love it when people join my streams and chat. So that's really cool. And yeah, I may be on a little bit later tonight, or else probably tomorrow.
No other shops today.
In the meantime, do check out each other's streams, because we've got some really great streamers in this community. So it's awesome. It's really good fun. All right. Thanks a lot, and I'll catch you next time. All right. Take care. Bye.